All right, this is the final video. I'm going to wrap everything up real quick for you for our Super Rat Smoothie Factorial ANOVA, part 13, lucky 13. But we ran into ANOVA with our raw data, with the different treatment groups. There were 3 different serum levels. There were 2 smoothie sizes. We graphed their means. We discovered that there was a main effect A. In other words, there was a difference in the number of rat push-ups depending on the dose of the serum, strength serum, but there was not a main effect B. And that means that the smoothie size by itself really wasn't a factor in how many push-ups these guys did. And there was a serious interaction. That means that between one of the levels of the dosages of the serum drug and either the small or the large smoothie size acted in such a way that it was almost acting like a new IV. So that's what we call the interaction. But when you have interaction, you need to look at the simple effects, not the main effects, because you don't know which of the variables is creating the change in the DV. That's why you look at a simple effect, which is all levels of one factor of IV being compared at only a single level of the other factor IV. Let me show you how that works. So, was there a difference in the number of rat push-ups strictly because of the serum levels? Okay, and we already know there was, okay, but this is how you would do it. Simple effects would be A1 was no milligrams, B2 was the large smoothie. So we're just looking at the 3 different drugs, 0, 10, 20 milligrams, but strictly at the large smoothie level. So it's going to be A1, B2, A2, B2, A3B2. So those are going to be our 3 different groups. And then we would just run a regular one-way ANOVA just using these 3 groups. Okay, that's a simple effect. And we already know what we're going to get. You're going to get a significant difference there. But let me try to bring it up a different picture. Oh, and there's the regular one-way ANOVA. You remember the A term and A bracket. Much easier than the two-way that we just finished. But here's another way to look at it. Okay, so you're comparing all levels of one IV at a single level of the other IV. So we could just look at, this is what we just looked at, right? B2 is the large smoothie at 0, 10, 20 milligrams. But we could have, looked at the same differences between the drugs at the small smoothie. Or we could have done it this way. We could have just looked at the small and large smoothie differences between the high dose of the serum, right? You could tell there's a significant difference right there, bam. Or we could have, we could have looked at this any way we want, right? But when you strictly look at one IV total versus a single level of the other IV, those are always called the simple effects, and we always do that whenever you have interaction. And there's the ANOVA one way again. And I hope this video you found helpful, and that is it. This whole thing is over. MGZ out. I'm going to take a break. You too.